Hey, where is that idiot stuttering John? I forgot to talk about what a schmuck he is.
Oh, no.
He's the worst.
Yeah.
You know where he is?
Where is he?
He's coming in. He's on suicide watch.
Why?
Because you know how he gets. You know,
He's a nitwit.
you know how he gets. He's totally...
Did you talk to him?
Yes, and he's totally bummed out, and he's been like... He probably didn't sleep last night. You know how he gets.
And he's giving everybody a bad attitude when they walk in there. He's sitting there.
I'll straighten him out right now. Get him in here.
He's being more mopey than anything. I feel bad for him.
Well, I'm gonna fix him right now.
You're trying to do a show, and you got to walk in and look at this sour face like a kid who's about to die.
I wouldn't even pay attention.
I told him, I said, John, get over it. You know,
Where is he?
should have been right behind me.
Come in here, you retard. Get in here.
What's up?
I'm gonna tell you to your face. Sit down.
What'd I do now?
What you did yesterday.
What'd I do yesterday?
You know what you did? Gary didn't talk to you?
Which thing? You know, the
He
thing
did
I
so
spoke
many things.
The thing I spoke to you about. Oh, okay, yeah.
First of all, let me tell you something. I was in a meeting with Gary. I'm going to make this quick. I was in a meeting with Gary yesterday.
Uh-huh.
This will give people an idea of John's stupidity. And I had a rush to get out.
It's not like you got a lot of things on your mind.
No, I have nothing on my mind. And Gary comes in and does a little show wrap up and tells me what's coming up.
It quickly runs through a bunch of things.
John walks in right in the middle of it. Excuse me, I have a question. I thought it was about the show.
No, Gary was leaving. Gary was
No,
gone.
Gary, no. I didn't request your presence. You didn't schedule an appointment with me.
I didn't know I had to, but
Of course you do. You're going to discuss business with me.
Okay.
So in the middle of Gary talking, Gary was not done. You were not done.
Yeah, you gotta be honest. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't
getting
think...
up to go to do
He
spots.
wasn't done. He wasn't. Just because he was getting up, you were putting a tape in the machine.
I don't remember. But
Yeah, you remember.
I really don't, John. Just now I'm the
You
villain.
come in, and then he goes to me, hey, someone wants to make a comic book about me. Can I have a Stuttering John comic book? He goes, no, I want to ask you career advice. He says, I need career advice.
And I saw right where it was going because Howard immediately goes, John, I got to meet the E people. And
I really do. I mean, they're waiting.
And
I have to go edit.
It'll take 2 seconds.
10.
Yeah, but do me a favor. If you have a question to ask me about business or anything about your life, tell Gary, and Gary will tell you when you can do it.
Well, I got two things to tell you about this, Howard, because I'm sort of caught in the middle of this thing. The first thing is, I think John's a little
This is
upset
what the Dabblebush
that
is
you
all
have
about.
relegated him to just
30
like
years
any
later.
old schmuck intern. As
No.
opposed to John.
Let me tell you something.
And the second thing is, John said that he did ask Robbins.
Robin told me to talk to you about it.
That's not
Excuse
the
me?
point. Stop for a second. No. I won't let you
I
say
didn't
anything.
even know anything about John's comic book and whatever
Remember, I
else.
said I had asked you a question.
When?
Fake
What are you-
stuttering.
You cannot
You
sit
know
there.
what? Excuse me. You don't even
I don't
start with
care.
me.
Oh,
First
stop
of all,
for a
let me
second.
just
I don't
tell
wanna
you
hear
what
this.
happened.
I don't-
He said to me, Robin, come with me because I need to get into that room.
No, I said I got to
Is
talk to
what he said
Howard
to her.
about
I
it.
need to talk to them. How do I know what you're going to
No,
ask?
I don't mean that. I mean, a while ago, I said I have to, I said, you think I'd be able to write this? You said you should ask Howard.
That doesn't mean walk into his office and ask him in 2 seconds when he's running out of the door to do something.
No, but you said I should ask Howard to do.
This is what I was going to make a point. You two didn't need to have this argument.
Ugh.
She gave you proper advice.
Okay.
You should come and talk to me
Yeah,
about
so
it.
then what's the problem?
That's the way you go about it. You come barreling into the room. No one wants to talk about it now. I don't want to be confronted. Quite frankly, I don't want to be confronted with any of your requests. I want Gary to do that. That's Gary's job.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to you directly.
All right, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You want to
You
talk
didn't
about
know
something
that.
friendly?
You know that. He
Okay,
told you
that's fine.
100
That's one thing.
times.
You want to talk about business? You go to Gary first. You talk to him.
Fine.
And Gary will
And
tell
what
you.
is that,
Tell
putting
me.
him on the spot? There's 5 people sitting there and you bring this up.
Here, here's your comic.
No, because
The Adventures of Stupid. There it is.
No, how do you know the title?
There it is.
No, but Robin, I just, you know what?
Let me tell you something quick.
I'm not because
No, you know what it is? You're
Isn't it you're wrong, stupid?
No, I don't want to be alone with you.
Exactly. That's why they were better.
No,
They never admit
I
you're
want you
wrong.
to talk to Gary. Why does everyone disrespect Gary here?
I don't disrespect Gary. I just,
If again,
Robin, you told
let
me
me
to
tell you
ask Howard.
something.
I thought Howard was the right. I thought it was the right way to
Does
go.
that mean you barrel into his office? You don't know how to get
Barreling?
to
What am I
Howard?
What am I rolling
You
into the
wanted my
office?
real answer in front of Robin and Gary? You
That's
wanted?
what
I was
you don't know how to conduct business at all.
That answer I gave you yesterday was not my answer.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. Because I went and.
If you want my answer on it, I'll meet you in the back office when Gary schedules an appointment, and I'll talk to you about it.
All right. First of all, Gary came and said, I just
Don't come to me when I'm talking to Robin. You know I have to help Robin with the selection of her
Who's he
publicity
going to throw
photos.
under the bus?
You know, Robin.
And-
You know what?
Stupid.
You know what you are, Robin? A hypocrite is what you
No,
are.
she's
All
not.
right. You know what? I told you I needed to have a long conversation
and
with
that's
you
what I'm
because
talking about.
you are an idiot and I have to write things down for you.
No.
You're so dumb.
No, I ain't so dumb. You just like...
I tell
You got a face on the back of your head. I'm telling you do. I'm telling you
You
do.
sit in there and you
I'm
walk
telling you, she's
into
got a face on the back of
middle
her
of a
head.
meeting.
Even about the other thing you started yelling. Even about the other thing that you started yelling at me about.
To ask that question in front of Gary and me, number one. Whoever told you to barge into Howard's office when he's working on
I'm
a
not saying you told me to barge in, but you
and
just...
he's finishing
Yeah,
up
but
the
you
show,
just...
and he's trying
You
to
just
have
wipe yourself from the whole thing.
to talk about
Oh,
yourself.
I just asked you.
Now you know why you're where you are
How many
today.
times have I told you you're
Drunk,
selfish and
lonely,
you're
and
stupid?
alone, and
Well, you
broke.
know what? You're a bitch,
You had
all right?
millions of dollars. You lost
You're
it
a
all.
bitch, and you should think about that every time you go
Lost
home,
your-
because you're a bitch. Look in the
lost
mirror,
your
and that's a bitch
family,
right in front of you.
your kids.
All right, so
Crazy.
what I am saying is, what the little relationship you two lovers have is not of interest to me. What is of interest to me is, she gave me the proper advice. But what do you got to come barreling in and interrupt a meeting? And
what about saying, Howard, I might need to talk to you. When would be a convenient time? So he can say, go talk to Gary.
Right. No, he didn't want to do that.
Okay, no, I don't mind talking to Gary. And listen, it's easier for me, too, because I'm just as uncomfortable as you are about it.
No, look, I'm not uncomfortable about it. I
So
didn't say I'm
stupid.
uncomfortable about it. It's not an appropriate way to ask
All
someone.
right, then I
Now you're a
If you want to
58-year-old
sit down and
idiot
talk to me about it,
Then I apologize.
living
talk
in
to you about
denial.
Okay. All right, I admit maybe it
and
was...
Gary's going to be fired if that keeps happening. What do you think of that?
No, listen, I just... All right,
You know, things have been getting very busy around here with the movie,
I know, and I
with
think
the
it-
book, with
obviously,
everything. Okay.
yeah.
All right, you see what goes on with the TV show. I've been
Yeah.
in and out of meetings all day. Just because you're a guy who's a pal of mine who works with me, I mean, you just barge in and start doing your agenda.
How do you think he could even rationally answer that question for you the way you put it?
You didn't want career advice. You wanted permission.
No, I wanted both.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
I respect your opinion. I
You
think that
didn't
you
do
have
it
a very
anyway.
good, concept of
No.
things.
You're not interested in anyone's
Well,
You
opinion.
said
I
it
asked
would
Robin,
only
too.
take 2
you
seconds.
don't
You
listen.
didn't want career advice.
Well, I'm saying
You
2
wanted
seconds.
permission.
I said 10, first of all.
All right, you'll meet me after the show, and I'll give you my answer.
People told you, and you don't
Is that
listen.
today or Monday?
I will meet with you after the show,
And you'll
I'll
tell me-
tell you when I'm going to meet with John.
I didn't mean to,
Anybody else want? Fred, you want to open a deli? A deli, and then
when
I'll.
can I speak
all
with
right.
Gary?
All right. Thank you, John.
Business opportunities.
Where is Stuttering Vic?
He's here.
Good. Does Stuttering Vic need to bother me about anything? Why
Does
is
he have any business ventures he's into?
Let's make him a star already.
He wants a real estate.
Hey, Vic.
Hello.
Thank you for never bothering me. Thank you.
Okay.
I see you in the hall. You never bother me. I never saw you barge into a room one time while I'm having a meeting. Never. I've never seen you do it.
Howard, he's been here for 2 weeks.
I don't care.
Well, so's the other guy. Wait till you get the other guy from yesterday, Chris, gave me the letter that he wrote you about his proposal for the article.
Yeah, throw the
and
garbage.
it was really it really bummed him out to have to hand it to me.
No. Have him read it to me now on the air.
No, he's not here. But I
Too bad.
You'll read it. I got
Good.
it.
I will read it. I want
Have
him to.
Vic read it.
Don't be a wise ass.
I'm not being a
Vic
wise
happens to be a great guy.
I know, I thought it'd be funny to have him.
Why have you not done an interview with any celebrities yet?
Because I haven't screwed up yet.
You have.
Well, he hasn't
when are you
gone
going to start
out
doing?
since,
when are you going to go out and do interviews?
Didn't you have one last night? As soon as possible.
Assign him, Gary. Assign him some interview to do.
Wait a second, we had a deal. What, are you going to go back on your deal?
From every opportunity in the world.
You
Like,
can act up
break
to
the
it.
rules, he'll break the rules.
You break the
500
rules.
square
I'll
foot
break the rules.
apartment.
What rule did I break?
You
Studio.
barge in on meetings.
Filthy.
Howard, Gary was
Big.
getting done. I said, Howard, can
All right. Thank you.
Alone.
Vic,
No
what have you got to
friends.
tell me? Anything?
Nobody will be a guest on
That's
your
what I want.
so-called
No problem.
If you have something to say,
podcast
you can
show,
feel free to use the
quote,
microphone.
unquote.
All right. Here it is. Here's your
drunk
comic
all the
book right
time.
here. That's
20
John
beers a
going
day,
down.
you can do it easy. Proud of it, too.
Vic, it should be a Robin.
You got white fingernails,
Be a Robin.
which means you're diseased.
Robin gave you the best
Get it
advice. I
together.
told you you were stupid.
I know.
And selfish.
And selfish, which is very funny.
Why is
All
that
right.
funny?
But I never said that to you.
Robin, I'm selfish.
Well, you know
I'm a
what?
selfish person.
The reason you go around doing the
Don't
things that
point
you do
at
is because you don't remember what I say, you wacko.
No, I
You
did
don't
exactly what you
listen.
said.
Forget it. I don't. You don't because you never get anything right. I don't know why I expect
This
you to
goes
get
on back in
anything
the
right.
halls too. I hear Robin yelling at John.
She yells
Why
at
do
me
you take so much
constantly.
time yelling it to him? By the way.
Doesn't
so
get
to keep
anything
him away
right.
from you.
Same
Really?
right now.
Well,
Oh,
thank you.
Robin. admit that you love me, though.
Oh,
Admit it.
John, it's very difficult sometimes.
Just admit that you love me.
Sometimes I
admit
love
that you love me.
but today it was very difficult.
All right. Why don't we carry on to the back of the office? All
Listen to
right.
him, he's still delusional.
Pretty interesting.
He didn't change in 30 years,
Do you love me?
35 years.
There was
Robin,
one
you love
day
me.
I had a
my.
conversation with him, and we were at a restaurant. I almost hit him with the bread basket.
Really?
Robin, do you
That's
He's on the phone.
I want him when he comes in. He'll be on the
It's
air with
gotta
you.
be in
Chris,
person.
you can hear us. Howard's gonna look it over this weekend.
Right.
Put it through the right place, and then we'll discuss it on Monday.
Yeah.
Robin, so just admit it on the air. I want to hear you say it.
Oh,
What?
shut up.
No, because she would say it to me in private.
He twisted
Have you told him in private that you love him?
Yes, she has. Yes, she has.
She doesn't like
Have
it.
you?
Probably to lie. Go ahead, swear on your mother's life. But you want her dead anyway, so it
I'll
doesn't even
swear
count.
on my mother.
Oh, please give her something that's worth
I
something.
know.
Swear in your
Swear on your
tax
bank
life.
account. Yeah. Swear on your picture.
Yeah, she's worth 40
Have you
million.
told
You're
him in
worth
private you love
nothing.
him?
He says, Robin, you
Oh,
have to
you're
tell
right.
Yeah, right,
Did
John.
you answer the question? Yes or no? You're
I will
at the
say, you
trial.
know what? Okay, I have to say, did I ever say the words "I love you, John"?
Yes.
That's the question.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Did
you
you ever
have.
tell him?
No, I have
Did you ever tell him you love him?
No.
Oh, you're such a liar. Your nose is
He's
freaking
delusional.
growing as we
Right.
speak.
Sure.
He hears it in his head, he
She's lying,
believes
Howard.
it.
She's told me, she sat down. You even said to me, John, you know I love you, and you mean,
I must
and
have
your
been under
friendship means a lot
duress.
to me.
Were you unanswered?
I did?
Yes.
What
I
did she
don't
say?
remember.
What did she say?
She says, John, you know I love you. Your friendship means a lot to me.